you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please. So slow down, I got a 2-car garage so we can go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, their head coach is... Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, always a thrill to be here, always a thrill to have you folks with us. And we are underway from Allegiant Stadium. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up second and
the numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week,
his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. Then a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stewart. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
10 at the 15-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Stewart. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Able to slither by. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they love to find different ways to get into the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. If you look at this Bronco defense, it's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the number one overall offense in the league.
Brings up third and
back to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And that'll bring up fourth down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Las Vegas sending out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Stewart. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Denver.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
At the 30-yard line.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brings up second and 5.
There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brings up third down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This ball caught by McIntosh. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
First down, Broncos.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the Raiders' 2-yard line.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. Here is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's tackled
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Fires the out route and completes it to Harris.
Eligible receiver downfield.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Still 2nd down.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll go again with Genty. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 9.
The tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
6 yards.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
33 yards on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Stewart. And he's got some space here. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Stewart. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
At the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
yards. And it's 4th down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Well, maybe that's the spark that they needed here, Charles. Trailing, but a big block. We'll see if that swings the momentum a bit.
You mentioned the word spark. I'm just wondering, as they went off the field and the offense was coming out, did one of those special teams members say, hey, obviously we haven't given up on this one. We're giving you a little bit of a spark. What are you going to do with it?
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to push his way through. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll set up a throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's the Raiders punter now. as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And he rifles one incomplete. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Franklin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
12. First down, Denver.
Operating from the gun. Franklin. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Intended for the
now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Daxton Hill on the coverage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 55 yards. His guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nifty move. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the
40. 13 yards on the play. That's good for a
And the tight end goes in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Ashton Jeanty. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now back to throw.
48-yard line.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First down.
In motion, the tight end.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A little juke. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Reyes. And he gets it down to the 32. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the give, Jeanty. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. 2nd and 15. He'll drop this underneath for Jeanty. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
It's now 3rd and 2.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go. Here's Jeanty. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Is a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. Bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Complete to number 88. It's a gain of 7.
They'll set up to throw.
At the 27-yard line.
And it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
In motion goes the tight end. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Las Vegas sending out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And shutting him off, now open field. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
The coverage by Cedric Gray.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds, and looks like right at the 40. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Franklin's pass.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have the Broncos first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on third and 4.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give right side. Stewart. He'll take this to the 46. From the 46, here's the second and 8.
At the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stewart. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
To number 80. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side here. It's complete.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his target, Harris. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
And the Raider first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15 at the Broncos' 27.
He'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Harris. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20.
It's a gain of 8.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline and incomplete. On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Well, they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. He's tackled a yard short of Walker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
2 yards.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Broncos have opened the lead up to 30. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot in the end zone and made it pay off.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
You met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Short throw caught by Bowers. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
They'll drop the throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Here facing 2nd and 19.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
3rd and 12.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Oh, able to avoid him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Stewart. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll keep it on the ground. Stewart. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st down, Stewart. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 32.
Up the middle they go. Stewart. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down and getting...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Raiders have recovered.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a rip run, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. He's brought down at the 34, calling a gain of 4.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. With this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll run on first down. Stewart, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win. Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a blunder here. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. That's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling has been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Gain of 6. And a Raider first down.
They'll look to throw again. Fighting to stay upright. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and it slides to a hole.
Brings up
2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw here. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack it back right around the 30. That will bring up 4th down and an 11-yard loss to boot.
He's NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard
operating from the gun. Franklin over the middle, and it's incomplete. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The offense on 3rd down, they've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 9. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's the Raiders punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Up the middle they go. Stewart. good move. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
At the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as he just added on to that big lead. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Broncos, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will